Holy shit, you guys. I don't know what the fuck happened today. But all fucking day long, Foodie's on a fucking rampage against everyone. And I don't think it's gonna stop. I was gonna wait for it to stop before I recorded this, but I am a little worried by the end of the evening she'll still be going, and I'll be drunk as fuck by then, and I don't want to post any videos while I'm, in that state, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go through the community tab posts she has so far, and then if there's a bunch more, like more than 4 or 5 tomorrow, then I'll screenshot them and make sure I get them, and I'll make another video of this tomorrow. But this is what she's got so far, just today. This first one's simple. It's I believe that's Skinny Queen Reacts, and the caption just says cute. As far as I'm aware, Skinny Queen actually used this as her profile pic for a while. It is unflattering. It's blurry as all hell. But Skinny Queen thinks it's funny. So she literally used it as her profile. Someone actually has a sense of humor. This one says, okay, so how do you know if I read the Quran or not? And anyway, why is it anyone's business? Have all of you Christians read the whole Bible? I bet not. But yet you are all so self-righteous. Just because I didn't read anything on ghosts, quote unquote, doesn't mean I never started reading it. I'm a new revert, and the only person I have to answer to is Allah, not any ignorant person on the internet. If you're one of the weirdos who picks apart everything I say and do on this platform, you really need to find some joy in your life and stop obsessing over mine. You are not funny. You are grown adults who are seriously stunted to do what you do for hours, poking at anything, hoping you will cause a negative reaction in me, and this is what you live for. If you don't recognize that as being sad and truly pathetic, I will pray for you. Alright? A few comments to make about this one. Shut up. Sorry about that. That's just the fucking school that I applied to 6 months ago. I told them, yeah, I'll call you back in February whenever, if I'm in any position to go to school with you. Obviously did not call them back, and they won't fucking stop pestering me. Fuck them. Anyway, back to Foodie. Yeah, no, Christians read the Bible. I'm positive that almost every Christian out there has read the entire thing at least a few times. That excuse about her being a new revert at this point, that should not be an excuse. She's had plenty of fucking time to read through the whole goddamn thing by now, alright? And she should never have reverted in the first place if she knew if she didn't read the whole thing. Not sure what this thing about ghosts is, but then again, I know nothing about the Muslim religion, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. Nobody's really truly obsessed with you, Foodie. Once we log off, we're going on about our lives, doing our thing. In fact, I almost forgot to make this video, honestly. As for poking at you and hoping for a reaction, well, we got one today. I don't know why you'd let us do this to you, but you did. And it's amazing. Right. You know what? I'm going to save that one until the end because it's my favorite one. Let's see. So this one says, yeah, still cuter than you, heffalump with a melatoast personality. Thumbs up emoji. Now this idiot will make a 4-hour live stream with her quote-unquote Christian friend fat-shaming me, crying that I am fat-shaming them, when she made a post fat-shaming me first in this picture. LMAO, I can't. So that's a picture of Skinny Queen right there. And that is a picture of Foodie and Sella. Foodie looks like a fucking beanbag with a massive head on it. Just saying. She looks ridiculous. Skinny Queen, on the other hand, yeah, clearly needs to lose some weight, but she looks normal. That seems to me like she's just cleaning. Either that or she's cooking, and she's got her hair in a hairnet so as not to have hair fall into her food, which is not something most of us do, but it's a decent idea. So, bit of a self-own here, in my opinion. Foodie is way uglier, obviously. So this one says, quote, her Kuwait content is so boring, quote. So, why do you spend 3 hours watching and reviewing it then? Serious question. And Kuwait is not nearly as boring as sitting on your asses and smoking 2 packs of darts in your she shed talking about my life. OMG, yes, I am raging. How can I not when people are this stupid? Well, Foodie, there's this little thing called self-control, you know? You don't have to do anything. You can ignore us if you want to. And I'm pretty sure most of us are in agreement. The only reason we're still around is because we've been watching you for years now, and we're just kind of stuck. And I personally am just waiting to see how this all ends. And this is a bunch of text right over a screenshot of what appears to be it's a like a 4-minute long video from Perfectly Imperfect about these. What she has to say about Perfectly Imperfect's video is person's name, aka imperfect hamster with 90s brows, is a high school teacher who bullies others online. What's wrong? Your husband won't touch you, so you have to take it out on me? Aren't teachers supposed to teach children not to bully others? Of course it was a quote-unquote a rager, you moron. Did you shave your eyebrows too small and took some of your brain cells with them or something? You all poke and bully and then act gleeful when I quote-unquote rage. You are all sick, weirdo, lonely, disgusting women who clearly are miserable in your own lives, so be obsessed with mine. Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Let's see, where is it? I guess I'll go with this one. There's not one for doxing, but someone else. No, damn it. Nah, that doesn't fit. Maybe it'd be under this one. Nope. Oh, fuck it. Yep, that's doxing. Perfectly Imperfect did not put their name out there. That was doxed a while ago, and she knows it. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do it anyway. I'm just gonna put it under harassment. Alright, so this is just telling me to contact law enforcement if I think somebody's in danger. Thank you for your report. And they'll remove it if it violates their terms of service. Yeah, just generic statement from YouTube. But I'm reporting that because of the doxing. That's just, no. Perfectly Imperfect did not ask to have their name out there. Yet there it was. Hold on. What am I doing wrong here? How do I scroll back and forth between there it is. Okay. This one says, "Hey Marge Simpson number 2, the next time you accuse me of having herpes, maybe worry about the mini planet growing between your eyes impeding your judgment. Why are all of these former drug addict strippers always the nastiest reaction channels? Also, dingbat, look up herpes. Never had it, never will. Maybe projecting from your strippers days and things you had to do to get a hit. Yeah, gross. Look, we've all had our struggles, alright? And a lot of us have had drug-related ones. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's not something to glorify, but it's like if you have the problem, like, this kind of shit right here discourages people from getting the help they need, right? So that first picture is Kaya's face, and that's just a normal bump on her skin. I've seen that before on a lot of people. It's normal. And the other picture is an extreme version of herpes. I don't think that's that's not on Kaya's face. But yeah, no, just because you don't have the extreme version of it doesn't mean you don't have it. We know you've got herpes, Chantal. Suck it on the green peen. Just fucking didn't work out too well for you, huh? You can't even go get medical help for that, even though you've got thousands of dollars. Yeah, whatever. This one says, "This is what boggled my mind. This is Troll Detective, another YouTube parasite who looks like this and literally calls me out for lying when this clown emoji is an old, dried up, drunk racist who lied when exposed and claimed it was her mother-in-law who went live. The biggest, dumbest, contrived lie told this year in your stupid community of clowns, and yet I am the liar, even though I proved I wasn't. Over and over, I prove all of your stupid theories wrong. How about you prove you're this old miserable witch bully and cam up then, huh? LMAO, your lie was hilarious, though, and even more hilarious, people believe you. And there's the screenshot of her accidentally posting a picture of her face, video of her face. I believe she was drunk at the time, and yes, this was a bit of a blunder, but it doesn't make her stupid by any means. We all make mistakes, you know. I don't know, I never got the big deal with this one. I think it's just the fact that she tried to lie about it that caught people's attention, but whatever. I don't know what the big deal is with this. This one says, just boozing. Beat up any old people yet? You drag on me, and yet, do I have a criminal record? Did I give my child away so I could get dunk? No? So STFU, you deadbeat. Damn, she's after everyone today. So this one has basically a link screenshot thing to a video from Yo Mama. Just breezing, don't get old official video, okay. Foodie Booty says, boozing's criminal record. Quote unquote, inflict injury on elderly, quote. And you people have the nerve to sit there and talk about my morals? LMAO. Where's my criminal record of using old people? Well, you see, Chantal, most of us consider Breezy to be a fucking lolcow herself, so I don't know why you would still be stupid enough to lump her in with the rest of the community, but apparently you are. And we'll go back down to, where was it? This one right here. I'm going to react to this one in sections. So, she starts this one out by saying, also, all of you morons calling me a cat killer, etc., and praising FFG for quote-unquote rescuing BBJ, and are supporting her vile actions, you and FFG are the cat's abusers. Let's break it down, shall we? Oh, sure. I'd love to read what you have to say on this one, you fucking retard. Sorry. Bad word. Damn it, Thunder, you're better than that. You haven't used that word in years for a reason. Don't use that fucking word, Thunder. I know you're fired up, but don't. I'm sorry. I shouldn't use that word. So her first point, the only reason that loser took BBJ was to use her and exploit her for money, parentheses, which you idiots all gave her, parentheses. Obviously not true, because we haven't seen footage of BBJ since she was in FFG's brother's possession. All we've gotten was bed updates that we've been asking for. And yes, we gave her money, and that burned Chantel's ass, and that makes me very happy. Point number 2. The cat is 21, which the vet even said was impressive, and that the cat looked fine other than the nails. And if the nails growing super fast was not an age thing, why were Sam's fine? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you knew her nails were going to grow quicker, you should have clipped them more often. It was a very easy thing to do, and none of us believe the cat is 21, by the way. Next point. If I'm a cat killer for wanting to euthanize BBJ, parenthesis, yep, I absolutely believe in humane euthanasia for pets, parenthesis, then FFG is a double dog killer because she actually did euthanize her dogs. No. FFG euthanized Ollie because the meds that were prolonging his life, the only option that the vet believed he had, were also terrible for some of his organs, and that ended up killing him in the end, and that was humane euthanasia. So which is it, Foodie? Do you believe in humane euthanasia, or is FFG a dog murderer? And as for her other dog, Maggie, Maggie basically died of a broken heart. That dog was not euthanized. FFG found her one day, just gone. She couldn't live without her little brother, Ollie. It's really sad to think about. So the next point, BBJ needs to be euthanized at this point, and FFG is being a selfish cunt, keeping her alive, dragging her frail 21-year-old body into a vet for tests, etc. Of course, she has severe arthritis, you moron. She is 21. It is animal abuse to keep her living at this point. No. Arthritis is perfectly manageable. Perfectly manageable, just because you weren't doing it. I fucked this up. I'm gonna have to find that post again. Where the fuck did it go? Where did it go? There it is. Yeah, no, arthritis is highly manageable. We all know this. So her next point, FFG has a pattern of animal abuse by keeping her suffering dog alive and subjecting it to more medication, etc. But in the end, she euthanized it anyway, and she will do the same with BBJ, and you will all applaud her like morons as usual, because your hate for me, for whatever reason, blinds you from her emotional manipulation, which is ironically what you accuse me of doing with my audience, LMAO. No, it's not manipulation. She's just keeping us updated on what's going on with the cat, and she's a little upset, as she has every right to be. Just like the rest of us, she loves that little cat. Probably even more so now that she's met the cat. And by the way, what's this bullshit about subjecting her to medicine? Like that's, what? Subjecting to medication? What the fuck are you talking about, you fucking idiot? At this point, lastly, and most importantly, for the morons with no brains as usual, I was taking BBJ to the vet, so just because I was a few weeks late doing so, doesn't mean it is animal neglect. I have always loved and cared for my pets. If you remember from the little proof I posted that FFG's bitch sister-in-law refused, so that FFG could milk BBJ's health conditions, which are normal at 21, life expectancy for a cat is less than this. Idiots. Yeah. No. No. This is not... No. You were not going to take her to the vet to treat her. You were going to take her to the vet to kill her. The sister-in-law was smart to let FFG do it and not you. It burns the fuck out of you that she's with FFG's family now, and I hope that burns forever until the day you fucking die, you loser piece of shit. And the last sentence, her conclusion to this: I am so glad to be far away from your stank loser ass where you cannot stalk me anymore. Well, guess what? Fine, be glad. But you're still in the desert. You're still in the sweltering heat. You still stink like a motherfucker. You're still with the husband that doesn't love you. You're still gonna keep losing views because your blogs are fucking boring to the point where I won't even watch reaction channels. Seriously, I was going to attend FFG's stream and I just couldn't bring myself to go there because nobody can make this any more interesting. There's only two creators on this platform, Yaba and Eerie Pepperoni, that I will ever watch Foodie again as long as she's this boring, and that's because I like those two enough to want to hang out with them and their communities. Other than that, yeah, and you're about to be bedbound too. Enjoy that. People say that Foodie Beauty's not getting her karma. Well, I think she is. I think what happened to be with BBJ ending up in FFG's family was her karma, and just the fucking beginning. And now she gets to live in misery in Kuwait. She's gonna try and scam the system. Eventually the government's gonna figure it out. Even her luck has to run out eventually, right? And I will be watching on Twitter until something drops. When that something does drop, I will fucking look it up with the biggest goddamn smirk I've ever had on my face in my life. I'm going to enjoy watching her fall. Or maybe she'll just randomly disappear one day. Like that. Maybe she'll just be gone all of a sudden because heart attack. And we'll never hear anything about her again. She'll just disappear and none of us will be the wiser. It could be fun too. It's us all speculating what could have happened. Because you know it'll take us a while. I don't care how cold that sounds. This bitch And not just for BBJ's sake, for the sake of every single person Foodie has ever known. She has done nothing but hurt the people around her. Even Pete's doesn't deserve her, and I hate Pete's too. Look at this one more time. You fucking beanbag. She looks ridiculous, doesn't she? Anywho. Now I've had the chance to vent all that. I'm gonna go back to enjoying my Sunday. I'm gonna look for bike riding classes, because guess what I'm learning to do, finally. Yay! My dad even had a bag for me for free in his garage, just sitting there. Filled the airs and tires for me and everything, so it's gonna be cool. Hope I don't fall on my ass too many times. Y'all have a good one.